what you call self, and understand that all the things that you consider as yourself is subjected to change. It is ever changing. For an example, our eyes and our ears, nose, tongue, body, mind is ever changing, right? What we see in this world, what we experience in this world is subjected to change. Right here, right now, it is changing. So the Buddha said, what you consider as I or myself or mine is subjected to change. Then the Buddha said, if something is subjected to change, and that is suffering, okay, that leads to suffering. For an example, let's say we are having a good time and we are having good experiences and good feelings and happy feelings. So what we like to do? We like to feel, we like for them to be permanent, okay? We like to feel good forever. But it is subjected to change, okay? It is changing, and when it is changing, we suffer. And let's say we are having a bad experience or difficult experience, then what we think is, okay, this pain, this suffering is going to last forever. But it is also subjected to change. So that is why the Buddha said, what you consider as you is subjected to change, and if something is subjected to change, it is suffering. And then Buddha said, if something is suffering, should it be considered as mine or I or myself? Turns out it is not. Why? Because if something is suffering, we should not consider it as ourselves. We don't like to consider it as ourselves, because as human beings, okay, as beings, we all like to be happy, not to suffer. Okay? And that's why the Buddha said, Buddha did not say that you do not exist. The Buddha did not say that you exist. The Buddha said what you consider as yourself, what you consider as I, is subjected to change, and it is suffering, and then as it is suffering, it should not be considered as self. Now this whole concept is called anatta in Buddhism. Anatta, the word anatta is oftenly translated as no self. But rather, when you take this word no self, right, it gives the meaning that you don't exist. That's why many people say, okay, the Buddha said that you don't exist. No, Buddha did not say that you do not exist. The Buddha said what you consider as I or you is not yourself. Okay, it should not be considered as yourself, and that is what the concept of anatta. Rather than saying no self, it's much better to say that it is not self. And this is the whole idea behind the concept of anatta in Buddhism. So I hope you learned something new today. I wish you all, may all of you be happy and healthy. Namo Buddhaya.